Joining me on the podcast right now, my name is Randy Bigley. I have Dane Kennedy from Kiwanis. Good morning, Dane.
Good morning.
Hey, great. If people were paying attention last week, they noticed the one thing that you guys are going to do that's really cool coming up is the splash pad, right?
Correct.
Talk about the splash pad a little bit.
Well, right now we're in talks with the city of somewhere in All Miller Park putting up a splash pad. It's going to be about 2,000 square feet, so that'll be pretty nice sized. And hopefully over 2 years, if we can pay the city back about $225,000.
So this is not going to cost anybody anything.
It's not costing anybody a penny.
Wow. So the money that, oh wow, so you guys are reimbursing, it's the ARP funds, right?
Correct.
And so that money will be available again.
Correct.
Wow, how cool is that? And if people haven't checked out a splash pad, they got to. They're really neat and they're good. They can incorporate all kinds of kids, right?
Oh, and pretty much any kid can use it. I mean, a kid in a wheelchair, anyone with a disability, it's just water coming out of the ground.
And where's that going to be at?
We're not 100% sure yet where it's going to be put. But
okay, but it is coming.
It's going to be at All Miller.
Nice, that's really cool, very cool. So what else is going on, Dane?
Well, we have our meat raffle coming up pretty soon. We did that for the first time last year and sold about 1,400 out of 1,500 tickets.
Wow.
And did quite well with that. Couple other projects we have coming up. With obviously our chicken barbecues in June. Do about 1,800 half chickens, so that's a nice long day.
I had one last year. Those are really good. Those chicken meals are good.
They were good.
Yeah.
I can't eat them anymore.
Really?
I mean, if you're back there all day cooking,
I was going to say, yeah, you
cook, and you come home, you want anything but chicken for about a month.
I get it, man.
And it's just, early on I could do it anymore. The older I get, Grandpa was the same way. It's just, you just don't want to see a chicken for about a month.
How many dinners do you guys usually do?
We do 1,800 halves.
1,800 halves.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, is it going to be a drive-through again?
Or we're never going back to.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I mean, the other thing is the people that usually worked inside were our older members, and unfortunately, over the last how many years, we've lost a lot of those older people.
Sure.
So it's just been a lot smoother transition to just doing drive-through. Need less help, and we've sold out the last 4 years.
Yeah, I went through last year. I bet I was in and out there about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, the only issue we had last year was there was a train.
Oh.
We end up getting, the Council on Aging does the potatoes for us.
Right.
And there was a train that was stopped. And for like 10-15 minutes, and we ran out of potatoes.
Oh man, yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Everybody was really good about it. But
it happens.
It happens.
So very cool. What else is coming up?
Well, we also there's probably about 20 area clubs that sell Ohio State tickets or raffle tickets for season tickets. And I think they sold over 10,000 tickets last year. And incredibly, Jim Gillenwater from Bucyrus, who's a member, won the season tickets.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it was pretty cool that Jim won.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
But we also have a new event we're going to do this year. We're going to do a dueling pianos event in October.
Oh, okay, that sounds like fun.
That's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, every single penny we make from that night is going to go towards the splash park.
Wow, nice.
So I think we'll have I'm hoping we can sell about 300 tickets after we sit down and figure out how much space we have and everything else, but I think that'll be a big hit.
I think so too, yeah. Now you guys going to start doing probably more fundraisers too?
We're going to try to look at some things. We haven't exactly sat down as a committee yet, but that's coming up. But we have a couple different ideas too. We have a golf scramble as well. So we're trying to figure out what other ideas to do, and there's other foundations we can go to and some grants we can write up because we're signed up with Projects Inc.
Okay.
So we're a 501c3. So anybody who's wanting to donate or whatnot, they can write it off.
Oh wow! See, there you go. So
that's why we set up that fund at the community foundation.
Fantastic! Wow. Okay, so if if they'd like to donate, how can they do that?
Well, they can either get a hold of me, they can get a hold of somebody on our Facebook page, or they can just send a check to Projects Inc.
Okay.
in the memo, write Kiwanis Splash Park.
Okay.
And it'll be designated just for that.
Nice, nice. Anything else coming up?
Not really.
Talk about Kiwanis. What do you guys do? They've probably heard the name, but what is Kiwanis all about?
Well, we're all about helping kids. I mean, we've done all kinds of stuff with the Salvation Army over the years. Coach for Kids. I mean, we do Flag Day, so we always hang up the flags and pay for the flags downtown. We do all kinds of random events. We ring the Salvation Army bell. Always go up against Rotary. They get one Saturday, we get another Saturday. Unfortunately, our Saturday this year was the really windy Saturday in
Right.
December, and we have members about losing arms because things are just blowing all over the place. It was a mess.
It sounds like it.
Not a fun day.
If someone is interested in maybe becoming a member, how can they do that?
Oh, it's just like I said, they can get a hold of me. They can get a hold of our Facebook page or get a hold of a different member and get an application and go from there. We got a bunch of different people that we're about ready to approach with this project coming on. So
yeah, excellent. I'm looking forward to. When are they looking at a time when they'd like to have the splash park done by?
Well, that's a very good question. There's a chance it still could go in this year, but if it doesn't go in this year, it'll go in next spring.
Very nice. Very nice.
It'll be good.
And if you want to know what it's all about, CrawfordCountyNow.com, we got a nice article about the splash park. If people want to know what that's all about, they can check out information.
All kinds of
there.
nice pictures on there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Dane, thank you for coming in today. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.